So here we have to explain the concept of finding the absolute maximum or global maximum and absolute minimum or global minimum of a function in a closed interval. So here we shall first tell some theorems. So the first theorem is that let f be a continuous function. Let f be a continuous function on an interval I, which is equal to closed interval a to b. Then the function f has the absolute maximum value. Function f has the absolute maximum value, and f attains this maximum value at least once. Attains this maximum value at least once in the interval I. At least once in the interval I. Also, the function f has the absolute minimum value, has the absolute minimum value, and the function f attains this attains this minimum value at least once, in this interval I, at least once in the interval I. And then there is another theorem which says that let f be a differentiable function. Let f be a differentiable function on a closed interval I, and let C be any interior point of I. Let C be any interior point of I. Then then f dash C, that is equal to 0 if the function f attains. So the first rule is that f dash C will be equal to 0. It means the slope of the function at x equal to C, that should be equal to 0 if f attains its absolute maximum value at x equal to C. And also f dash C will be equal to 0 also if f attains its absolute minimum value at C. If f attains its absolute minimum value at x equal to C. So based on these two theorems, we can explain the working rule to find the absolute minimum and the absolute maximum value of a function in a given closed interval I. So therefore we can tell the working rule to find the absolute or global maximum and minimum values of a function f in some interval I. So the working rule is, the first step is the step one, you can say step one. Step one is there to find all the critical points. Find all the critical points of the function f in the interval I. So we have to find all the critical points. It means those points at which the slope of the tangent to the function, it means f dash x, that is 0, and the function f is not differentiable. Those points also we have to find. Since Both these kind of points are called as the critical points. And then the step 2 is also take the endpoints in that closed interval. Also take the endpoints in that closed interval. Also take the endpoints in the closed interval I. Step 3. Third step is at all these points means both at the endpoints and at the critical points. At the endpoints and at the critical points. And at the critical points, we have to find the values of the function f. Find the values of the function f. Then step 4. Step 4 is the step 4 is that out of all these points, find the maximum value of f. Find the maximum value of f at these endpoints and at the critical points. So then that will be the absolute or global maximum. That will be the absolute maximum or the global maximum value of the function f. And out of all these points, we also have to find the minimum value of the function f. Minimum value of the function f, and that will be the absolute or the global minimum value of the function f. And that will be the absolute or the global minimum value of the function f. So we can understand this concept graphically. Suppose we have a graph of y equals to f of x, which is like this. Suppose it is like this. It is defined within the closed interval a to x equal to a to x equal to b. X equal to b. And these three are the critical points. X equal to, or we can take, it is suppose like this. Suppose it is so at this point we have a kink. It means we have a sharp edge. So therefore this point is suppose x equal to c3, this point is x equal to c1, and this point is x equal to c2. So at point c2 we have a kink, which is a sharp edge. So at point, so here it is a function of y equal to f of x. So here we take the interval I, which is equal to a to b, closed interval a to b. So x equal to a and x equal to b here are the critical points. No, are the endpoints. These are the endpoints. And x equal to c1, c2, and c3 are the critical points of the function f. These are the critical points of the function f. So therefore, since at C2 there is a kink, so therefore at x equal to C2, the function f is not differentiable. The function f is not differentiable. And at x equal to C1 and at x equal to C2, at x equal to C3, the slope of the tangent to the function is 0. It means f dash C1 is 0 and f dash C2, C3, that is also equal to 0. So at x equal to C1 and x equal to C3, f dash x is equal to 0. So these three are the critical points and these two are the endpoints. So at all these points, we need to find the value of the function. So here we have the value of the function f of a, and at this point we have f of C1, and at this point we have f of C2, and at this point we have f of C3, and this point is, suppose this is f of b. So now therefore here we can see that f of a, so therefore here we can see that the value of the function at x equal to a is the highest, means f of a is greater than f of C2, which is greater than f of b, which is greater than f of C3, and which is greater than f of C1. So if we find, so therefore the step is that we need, means the next step is that we need to find the value of the function f at all these critical points also and at the endpoints also, and then we have to arrange them in the ascending or in the descending order. So therefore we can see that f of a is the maximum value of f. So x equal to a is the point of global maximum or absolute maximum, and f of a is the absolute maximum value, absolute or global maximum value of the function f. Global maximum value of the function f. And similarly, the f of C1 is having the least value among all of them. F of C1 is having the least value among all of them. So now similarly, we can say that f of C1 is the minimum value among all, minimum value of the function f. And so x equal to C1 is the point of global or absolute maximum of the function f, and also f of C1 is the absolute or the global maximum value of the function f. So hope you have understood the concept, how to find the absolute and the absolute or global maximum and minimum value of a function f in a given closed interval. So thank you.